my gosh. Oh my god. Woo! Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh my gosh. 3.2 is finally here. I can't believe it. I have not been looking forward to an update so much in so long. Hi Nahida. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, I will be skipping her this time because I'm pulling for Skara in the next update. And I've been waiting for him for 2 years. So, sorry Nahida. I will pull for you next time.
Committed to memory. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! So cute. She's so cute. Yeah. You're good, Nahida. You're good.
Roll.
Woo! Yeah, she's very cute. It is time for the Archon Quest! Act 5. Candace! Hi! We're here! Let's pull up with the squad.
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
I'm not sure if I can promise that. I mean, I'll try not to. I'll try, at the very least.
Okay.
She's so sweet. Akasha pulses, the copper flame rises. Chapter 3, Act 5! Woo! Man, I'm excited and nervous. I want to be bawling my eyes out by the end of this quest, okay? Like, if I'm not crying, if I'm not in tears, with snot going down my face, I don't want it.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Hey, Dia. I missed you too.
Are you ready?
We can start now.
Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
Hi, Candace.
You're finally done.
Oh my gosh, look at the pixels.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care.
Bye, Dia.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
Yeah.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
Thank you, Candace. I'm gonna miss you.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
Yes. I understand and accept.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
Yeah.
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation.
Honestly, we are gonna be facing a god, so...
Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
Another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering
Yeah.
and the sandstorms.
What about that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's
yeah.
illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
Yeah, we need to tell Nahida about this as soon as possible.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
She said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
That's right.
Oh, you made it.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared? As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Me?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
What I may lack in faith, I'll make up with my actions.
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
Alright.
Paimon is still really worried.
It's fine.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements. Now, open your eyes. Read it out loud. It's done.
What a fascinating experience.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
I'm fine.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you. Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth.
Right.
Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders.
Damn.
I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Alright.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Al-Hitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
Had I known Al-Hitham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry. But as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Rahman's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
Yeah.
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done.
Surely we can just sneak past. Come on, there's multiple places we could have sneaked past. You're telling me you can't?
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
It's very, very, honorable.
Now you're making this hard for me. Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse.
Come on.
But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
Let's do what it is.
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Reebok.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al-Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Damn, Sino.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
You look so commanding when you're working.
Because this is work.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra?
Come on, keep your voice down.
Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Reebok operation is of great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matras still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
True.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation. If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
Oh, me.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic. By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. But now, you've joined a team, and I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it.
Ah, that's true, that's true.
Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Good point.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name is Luxembarbo.
Damn, you have a nice name. That's a nice name.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Construct?
Beep, construct, beep.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Nice to meet you too.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Oh.
Hurry, bring the map.
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Our helpers have arrived already. Let's hurry over.
Wait a moment.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's you.
Paimon.
You're here early.
Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome. What do you want?
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Hey!
Scatter!
Sorry, y'all.
Fate is upon
I'm
me.
sorry. There's nothing personal. I swear. This is for the plan.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this! King Deshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Hello? Did you knock him out?
Restrain them and
Part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looked convincing enough.
No, it was an actual punch, I'm sure.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Thank you, Sino.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Yes!
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that too.
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side.
Yeah.
He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late.
Sorry.
In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks,
7?
and even did some clothes shopping.
Okay, girl, damn.
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone, you know.
Of course.
How much more do you want? I was not sure we can afford it.
We have like 7 million and it's all supposed to be for Scaramouche.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Dia, huh?
I haven't seen you smiling much recently.
Aww.
If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Dia, you got me blushing. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet of you.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Thank you, Dia.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
Oh, that's so sweet of her.
Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory.
That's very sweet.
Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Party's DI.
Let's go! Hypatia, are you still mentally ill?
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Long time no see.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
We want to ask you about something.
All right, then follow me. The Doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
He was here.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Oh.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
It's very, very important. We're kind of... it's a... very important. It's... We've got the lives of the people of Sumeru at stake here.
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
What is he after? Is it because she's connected to Skara's consciousness?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Okay. Oh.
Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in
Sir!
me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Sir, it's because you're a harbinger. Of course no one's gonna trust you immediately.
Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer.
Yeah! Tell him, Tignity.
Your suggestion is rude and reckless.
Damn!
I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Do you think he'll just give up on her, though?
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Damn. I just want to say his voice is really good. I can't believe he's actually leaving Sumeru. Is he though? Is he though? I mean, it could be his clone or some shit like that, you know?
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue. If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant, and be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it still caught up to him.
They must have done something to his master. Oh my gosh.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can.
Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardistii?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
See you later. Thank you so much, Toon Lady. Please stay safe.
Look! Fatui soldiers!
Taiwan, keep your voice down. I spit all over here.
The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Taiwan, keep your voice down, I swear.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles.
It's a clone. It has to be.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
There he is! He's on the boat! So the doctor didn't lie about leaving Sumeru. But could it really be that simple? Are we sure he's not planning something? It has to be. I feel like it's a clone. Huh?
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
He saw
Oh, no, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you did not. No, you did not.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
Deadass?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat? And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port?
No! Oh my gosh, that was a freaking trick.
So this was a trap.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, don't tell me
They're going to Partis DI.
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Huh?
Sorry.
What do you mean?
Hypatia once connected her consciousness to the Balladeer. Exactly.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't... Let's go!
We gotta move. Hypatia! We're on our way!
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardius Di for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardius Di now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Let's go, Toon Lady!
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Tainari!
No. Come on, get over here. Get over here.
The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else
Get
now.
over here.
Hypatia's still here.
Oh.
Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
She's sleeping. She appears unharmed, but why is she so still? No, is she dead? Please don't tell me she's dead. Okay, she's just sleeping. Everything's fine. She's sound asleep. I don't like the silence right now. I don't like the silence. Oh. Hello?
So, you think this is over?
Bruh. He just showed up behind us.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
Oh my gosh. What is happening? Is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? Is the Balladeer in her consciousness?
I can hear all of your thoughts,
oh my God.
You know.
Sir?
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Pardius Di and made contact with Hypatia.
What did you do to Hypatia?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her
Paimon
honor
is
to
just
be able to
confused.
connect her consciousness with me. I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
But why?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Oh my gosh.
Hey! Traveler!
Paimon.
What are you doing?
Paimon, stay quiet for now.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
Well, about that, I'm about to prove you wrong today, okay, sir? I have plot armor, okay? I will beat your ass. As much as I love you, I will beat you. If you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you a question.
Yes. What is it?
You're acting more friendly than usual, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Which is why I'm talking to you like this.
Are you really okay with all this?
What do you mean?
The Academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge capsules. This is extremely risky. Even if the Academia's theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you would probably no longer remain yourself. You will become the new Greater Lord Rukkhadevata for the Academia. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god? Anyway, it's a top tier voice acting. Hire me, y'all. I'm joking.
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
Because I actually care about your Scaramouche, please. Please, don't do this to yourself.
But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago.
Is that what you really think?
Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
Sir, you are getting a little too close and personal right here, right now. You wouldn't understand.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth.
Damn.
It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
If that's truly what you believe, why did you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely with the power you've come to possess, you can cut her off with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way.
You call this affection, sir?
All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
That look on your face. What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimon used thunder!
Could it be the balladeer?
That person Paimon couldn't see was the balladeer?
It's been a while. That was
for a while.
Yeah, that was that was a one hell of a chat. Oh my gosh. Sir?
Where is
Is the balladeer using the gnosis to change? Ain't no... Ain't no fucking way, bro. It started raining outside. Look at it. Look at this. It started raining. This is really feeding into the immersion. You good? Oh my gosh. Tugnani? Tugnani? Are you good?
Hey!
Did he get struck?
What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
No, you just got struck by lightning.
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
Oh my gosh, he was murdering them.
My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's okay for now, but I want to tell you something. You good? Oh my gosh.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case.
It's sir.
Go to Hypatia's place and talk about things
Oh my gosh.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
Yeah, you literally got struck by lightning.
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler.
Yeah.
Now you may start.
Just take a breather. Okay, anyway. Alright.
Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to, and left Sumeru in a hurry.
I also have a theory. I think the balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness connected to the balladeer and she has seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
For now, I'm still not really sure. What do you mean? We saw his past!
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now. Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
You just get some rest.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, just take a nap, okay?
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar.
Yes!
Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Hey! Oh, is that Garganta? That's oh, my heart. Oh, that's so sweet.
Alright, everyone is here.
The squad.
We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the balladeer?
Let's go with the balladeer.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now.
That's good.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You...
Just deal with it, I guess.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Me? You guys want me to say some words of encouragement?
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me.
She asked for a smile as her payment.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Let me think.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Nilo!
Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
You want to join in? They all crossed their arms at the same time.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Yeah?
Huh? Join you?
Although you might want to take off the Akasha terminal first.
Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
I love that we're just inviting her like this. Like, hey girl, you want to join? You want to crush the academia with us?
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met. I must admit that I'm a little scared, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Tomorrow, we are going to save a god.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Oh my gosh. It's hard to believe everything that has happened till now, and our actions will bring change to many things tomorrow.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
That's right. So, just get a good night's sleep, everyone.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Okay, you don't have your roommate with you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow.
Okay, so I guess that means it's time to say goodnight now.
Good night.
Yep, good night everyone.
Sleep well.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Hyman got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Sorry if the rain is loud. It's raining hard recently. Yeah, just in case.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Hyman's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it could no longer be controlled from the inside.
Damn.
They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another. Today is Nyagarbaha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia. The sages and core Academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Danger Archon.
When you put things that way, the plan feels a bit unrefined.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or...?
Just be like, hey everybody! What's up?
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Kinda.
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
Just gonna walk in like I own the place.
Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Calm down, Paimon.
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Oh shit, okay,
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
The sages search for you, a blonde-haired traveler, outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
Alright, now, move along.
It's nothing.
We got business.
We'll be on our way then.
Okay. Mind your own business next time. Okay, sir? Damn.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we—
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Well, fuck. I guess we're gonna throw hands.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
It's okay, we can throw hands. He's an old man.
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these 2 unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct? It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet 2 of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
It's not too late for you to stop.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand, and have no intention of making a reckless stand. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
Asshole.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
The Fatui are not to be trusted.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
Why do you sound so unsure?
Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
You say it's the pinnacle of human wisdom, but in the end you're still relying on a god.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
What about Lesser Lord Kusanali? It's not like Sumeru didn't already have a god of its own.
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do?
Well, maybe if you gave her a chance to do something, you would know.
Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms? Fabricate silly fairy tales? These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods? The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
The arrogance of the scholars.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about him ready for your perusal.
Oh, Haytham! So you're still on the academia's side! We finally started to trust you!
Oh, Haytham, is this not part of the plan? I'm pretty sure he's still... No, he's tricking them. Because we recorded this.
I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Niagarbha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
Does that also include your General Mahamatra?
Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
What do you mean?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well. I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think? If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Niagarbha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
Oh my god.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Alright, let's throw hands. Come on, test us. Test us. Oh my god, cutscene? Wait, what's happening? What's happening? Wait, I'll hide them? Oh! Is he using the knowledge capsule? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule. Traitor! You traitor!
Oh my god!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power. Azar!
Oh my god, beat his ass! Beat his ass, I'll hate him! Come on, get up. Get up, man. Come on, man. Come on.
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them
I'll
later.
hate them! No!
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules.
What the
Excellent.
Oh my god!
You may begin.
I'll hate them, please. Oh my gosh, yes, yes, yes! Nilo! What are we doing? Huh? Paimon, they're not gonna do anything. Paimon, that's enough, Paimon. I don't think the guards can hear us anymore.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh?
Damn! Oh my gosh, that was executed so well.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too.
How did he do that? Oh my gosh.
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan.
Damn, that was good.
What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
Let's review what we discussed during our strategy meeting.
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them. Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida. Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
Okay.
I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Yeah.
Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
That wasn't because of carelessness, but of their arrogance.
Alright, so what now?
We first need to find a place with the best signal in this room, then we try to connect with Nahida.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Nahida, please. You got Wi-Fi? Oh my gosh.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
It's faint, but I have a signal.
Please work.
Nahida, please. Wake up, please. Nahida. She's there! Nahida's not moving. She really has sealed off her consciousness. I need to think of a way to wake her up. Oh no! It's blocked. Looks like some sort of barrier.
Nahida!
Aww.
Hey, Nahida!
Come on, Aoife! She isn't reacting. Seems like she can't sense me. Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I wanted to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surstana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida!
Nahida! Please! Wake up! She's right here in front of me. I can't just give up like this. I had already left her behind once when the doctor first appeared. I can't do that again.
Nahida!
Come on! Rasengan! Please! Wake up, Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom...
Huh?
You've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
What the? Wait, is that Greater Lord Hukadevada?
Who are you? Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar. You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Oh my gosh, it's the soundtrack. Come on, Aoife! Break through! Come on! Come on!
Nahida!
Nahida! Wakey wakey! Please!
Nahida?
Oh, Aoife!
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
We're here to rescue you.
Oh my gosh!
Are you alright?
The traveler finally has dialogue! Oh my gosh!
I'm fine. It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
Oh.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Oh my gosh! The traveler talking! Oh my gosh! We did it! We got Nahida back!
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
We're done. Nahida's awake!
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyargarba Day stuff?
I guess they finished entering all the knowledge capsules.
Yep, so that means our next act is Nilu's performance!
Let's go!
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject. But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Oh, we're playing as Nilo! Oh my gosh!
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalta candies plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Oh my gosh, can you even hear anything? The rain is so loud. Go Queen! Go Nilo! Yes, Queen! Absolutely gorgeous.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Let's go!
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Don't hurt my girl! Wait. Oh, they're going past her? Oh, Sataria's there! Oh my gosh! Woo! Good job, Nilo! I hope you guys can hear me. Oh my gosh. This rain, I swear. Please.
Sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage?
Sounds like Nilo completed her task. Can you hear me?
When did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha?
When he pretended that he had been corrupted. Do you remember when he rushed towards the Grand Sage?
Oh, so that's when he did it!
Oh, okay.
Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarba Day. I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyargarba Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban, and so the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the Academia without any effort. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her.
All right. After the guards and the Academia are gone,
then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the Academia, this is our hunting ground.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach them a good lesson today.
Indeed, the trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
You gave such an important task to
that
child.
To the kid?
Will you be okay?
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
Oh my gosh!
His outfit.
Oh my gosh, they dressed up Isak. No fucking way, bro.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do.
This poor kid. I can't.
You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get cold feet.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guard.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
All right, go, 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 go. Go, Isak. Please stay safe. This is so funny.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali
Oh my gosh.
is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me.
Grand Bazaar.
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her!
How much thought did they put into this? This is so good.
Why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough.
You good?
Almost got caught.
Oh my gosh, you have so much stamina.
Little brat? So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge. After stepping into our trap, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
You've spent all your time hiding away in the Academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
The Academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Nyagarbha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Idiot!
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was? Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her?
Finally figured it out, dumbass.
That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring? Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
Confirm? No, I haven't. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah!
She's not there!
That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes.
Fuck you. Okay, never mind. Now I'm confused.
What a comical sight, Azar.
Wow! Sino!
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Aww.
The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me. But I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself.
Oh, yes!
You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Woo!
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen.
We must trust our friends.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives?
I'll just break out. It's okay. I'm built different.
When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
Paimon. We're out! Hey, Dia.
Here comes your savior.
Hey, Queen.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You were scared out of your wits just a moment ago.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the Academia are all taken care of. The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened, we should have already rescued our Archon.
Yes! We managed to rescue her!
Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know?
That's true.
Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Bye-bye! Oh my gosh. Nahida! We finally got her out. Come on! Come out, come out! There she is! Hi, Nahida!
Nahida!
Give her a hug. She needs it.
Should I say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body.
We finally meet Nahida.
Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize. During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the Academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all.
You deserve to be freed.
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world. This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world.
It's alright, it's part of the plan.
For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay.
Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you!
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
This is knowledge that only you yourself could have discovered.
We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it. First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon. After all, the Academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust. This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparations. If we don't stop the God creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
Where the boat of consciousness lies. The fate of Tavad is in my hands. Calm down, bro.